Hi, it's Sky again. In answering the question, what are medicine cards? I'm going to read to you. It's a divination system or tool that was created by Jamie Sams and David Carson. And they are basically a card deck that is based upon animal medicines and the different lessons that those medicines have to teach us. So I'm going to read a little bit to you from the introduction of the medicine card book by Jamie Sams and David Carson. So this is from the introduction. In compiling the medicine that we have learned from the animal kingdom and our teachers throughout the years, we have discovered that these teachings need to be released in order to aid the mass consciousness. In the spirit of the Wolf Clan, we as teachers therefore have therefore chosen to devise a method of divination to assist each soul to find its own personal pathway through the medicine of animals. The teachings vary from tribe to tribe. Therefore, we have used certain aspects of each animal medicines to relay life lessons that apply to the human search for unity with all our relations. It is through nature that teachings come, and it is to nature that we will all return. Each part of creation has a distinctive and valid place in the medicine wheel of all that is. And so they go on to talk more about their personal experience with this, how they were handed down different traditions through their personal association, their personal tribal associations and familial associations. And so here we go. And now I'm going to read from the book again. Our purpose in creating this system is to not cover all the teachings on animal medicine that have ever been. Our intention is to begin a process for many people who have never understood their connection to our Mother Earth and to all her creatures. We hope to open a new doorway of understanding for those who seek the oneness of all life. And so animal medicine is it's a very interesting thing. I'm going to go forth to read about from the animal medicine chapter. To understand the concept of medicine in the Native American way, one must be defined medicine. The medicine referred to in this book is anything that improves one's connection to the great mystery and to all life. This would include the healing of body, mind, and of spirit. This medicine is also anything that brings personal power, strength, and understanding. It is the constant living of life in a way that brings healing to the Earth Mother and to all of our associates, family, friends, and fellow creatures. Native American medicine is an all-encompassing way of life, for it involves walking on the Earth Mother in perfect harmony with the universe. Our fellow creatures, the animals, exhibit habit patterns that will relay these messages of healing to anyone astute enough to observe their lessons on how to live. The precious gifts of true medicine are free. Each lesson is based on one major idea or concept, and for the sake of simplicity, each animal has been assigned one of these lessons. In reality, each animal in creation has hundreds of lessons to impart, if not thousands. And all of these lessons are powers that can be called upon. And this much is very true. I 100% agree with this particular passage about, the animals having hundreds of lessons, if not thousands of lessons. In my own personal life, growing up in the way that I did in kind of a wild kind of a setting where I spent more time around animals than I did around people. Many of their behaviors can teach you quite a few things on how to go in life. So I really, really connect to the animal medicine cards pretty much on all levels, not just from my standpoint of my faith, being traditional Native American, but also from my youth, growing up in a farming and ranching family and having such a great connection to wild animals that we would see, possums and squirrels and bobcats and coyotes and foxes and eagles and hawks and just all kinds of critters and creatures. And I really enjoyed that part. So I really genuinely connected with animals long before my faith converted to traditional way. In fact, my faith probably converted to traditional way first because I had such a hallmark feeling in animals. Now, this does not sum up traditional way. It's not to be confused with traditional way. Traditional way is much more complex and much more simple and much more in depth. And it's not something that I'll discuss on here at all. But I will discuss animal medicines because I feel that animal medicines are available to everyone. That is my personal belief. And I stand behind that. So I'm going to read to you what a sample medicine card reading sounds like. I'm going to do that in part 3. I'm going to go ahead and read to you what the eagle card sounds like if you choose the eagle card. So thank you so much for listening so far. Please click through to part 3. Thank you.